Hey, from America to Austria now. We've got a girl in front of me. She's a softball girl, by the way, an umpire, right?
Yes, umpire, and I used to play too, but not
And
anymore.
she played at a very, very high level, right?
Well, I played Austrian First League. It's the highest level we have in Austria. I also played German First League for a while. Compared to what you have in the US, it's not a very, very high level, but in Europe, it's okay.
Right, and now you're a blue girl. Are you going to be an Olympic umpire by any chance?
So I'm not going to be there, but I know the European umpires that go there,
Right.
and they're both really excellent. I worked with both of them, and they are amazing umpires and
But
amazing.
you're kind of on your way though. You started not long ago, and you're already working the European Championships and everything, right?
Yeah, well, I started umpiring way back in '97 because my club forced me to.
Oh yeah.
Only in 2011 I got my European license, and then in 2014 my WBSC license. And yeah, well, I'm going to European Championships, European Cups. I have the honor of working Czech League, which for men's fast pitch is the best league in Europe.
Yeah. So
Good
that's
luck.
kind of good. So by the way, we're talking to a girl that's very, very experienced here, and she's at the top of her game, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's super good. Anyhow, I want to talk to you about the COVID-19. Has it affected Austria much at all?
Yes.
And what level?
Well, it started maybe end of February with the first infections, the first proven infections, and it was one digit numbers back then. We are now at, I, I don't have the 2 day figures. Yesterday we were at 1,800 proven infections, which doesn't sound a lot, but if you consider that end of February we were at 2, 3, 5, and now we're at 1,800. That the raise in the number, it's already exponential. So it's spreading, and I want to underline proven cases, because right now Austria, as all other countries, we have a limited possibility to test people. So usually you call a hotline and you describe the symptoms you have, you tell them whether or not you have a fever, and they will ask, have you been to one of the hotspot areas, either in Austria or abroad? They will ask, did you have contact to a corona positive person? And only then they will test you.
Right.
I case my best friend's sister. She has symptoms, but she hasn't been to a hotspot area, and she hasn't had direct contact with a corona positive person, but her husband had, and they will not test her at the moment because the capacity is not there.
Right.
There might be a lot more cases than the statistics tell us. So I am taking the situation very seriously. I'm not panicking, as you can tell, but it is something that we in Austria, we in Europe, and nobody in the world should underestimate.
So tell me, what are you doing personally on your day-to-day efforts to stay clean of this virus?
Um, I'm washing my hands more frequently and longer than I usually do. I usually have a very good personal hygiene, but right now I am really washing my hands frequently for at least 30 seconds with soap. I actually just recorded a funny video of me washing my hands for 30 seconds to take me out to the ball game, and it's online on my Instagram channel. Um, and funny thing is, whenever I walk to the sink to wash my hands, I already start singing. So it's becoming a routine. So that's one thing I do. The other thing is, I leave home as little as possible. I do not meet people. I don't even visit my mom anymore. I don't visit friends anymore. I don't have direct personal contact with anybody.
Wow. So what about groceries? What about groceries and the things that you need on maybe not a day-to-day basis, but you might need it every 3 days or 4 days or something. How do you handle that?
Let me tell you about the rules our government issued.
Yeah, good.
Because that also will answer the question about shopping for groceries.
Yeah.
We are not allowed to go outside unless to shop groceries or things that you really need in your daily life. Or if you do, let's call it system relevant work, if it really has to be done outside. Most companies already went.
Okay, I think we're stuck again. We'll wait on this a little bit to see if it comes back.
Neighbors who are in quarantine or whatever. Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear me now.
Okay, you're back. Yep.
Okay, so shopping yourself, groceries, system relevant work, shopping for neighbors who are a risk group or who are quarantined. And we are allowed, if it is really necessary, to go outside to have walks. But our government was very clear, we need to keep distance to others, at least 1 meter, better more, even if you're outside. And really do not go outside in any other case.
Wow. Are you abiding by this?
Yes, I am.
What about your friends?
My friends too. And I just talked my mom into, she doesn't live in Vienna. I live in Vienna. She lives in a small city about 30 kilometers from me. And finally, she agreed that I can do her shopping because she is 67 years old. She's basically healthy, but age-wise, she belongs to the risk group. So I will do shopping for her, even if it means that I have to drive in my car. But I can go in my car, so it's fine.
So what is the future? We're stuck again a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm not sure. At the line speed, I guess everyone's on the computer right now. So we'll wait till we come back. Had a little bit of frozen spots. We may have to end this. I wish not. I think we're almost back. Yeah, we've got a major influx of people. Oh,
I'm back.
we're back. Sorry. Hey, anyhow, I'm going to say, what do you think the future? How deep are you into this? Are you into this 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 weeks or?
What I hear in the media is that we are like 2 weeks behind Italy. In Italy, the situation is quite severe in the north, yeah, especially. Health system is, yeah, I don't want to use the word breaking down, but they're on the verge of breaking down or breaking down.
Yeah.
Meaning a doctor in Italy, in North Italy, in the regions where this thing is really exploding, a doctor will choose whether he can save a patient or not. So they are going to triage, like in times of war, because they don't have the capacity to treat everybody.
Yeah, so is that going to be, is Austria ahead of that a little bit, you think?
I think that the measures our government took, telling us to stay home, to reduce social contacts, to not go outside, to keep distance, I think that this is the right thing to do. And I think and I hope that these measures were taken at the right point of time.
So maybe you're below the curve of Italy then.
We're trying to do our best to flatten the curve.
Yeah.
Flatten the curve. And I can just tell everybody, even if the area isn't affected yet, to start doing that.
Well, what advice would you give to us in America?
Wash your hands, stay home, reduce social contact, do not visit people if it's not necessary, especially people from risk groups. Do it voluntarily, start now, start even before your government tells you so. Do everything you can to avoid the spreading of this virus.
So, and go ahead, sorry.
I also know that the health system is different in the US.
Yeah.
Like in Europe, most countries in Europe, we have complementary health insurance. So I don't have to pay if I go to hospital.
Right. Actually, in this case, we don't have to either in this case.
Yeah.
So,
reduce social contacts, increase personal hygiene, don't do any trips that aren't absolutely necessary, and take it seriously. Don't panic, but take it seriously.
so are you optimistic?
I am optimistic. I think that like what's happening now that we have to stay in, I think that's going to be the case for at least 1 more month, maybe longer. But I'm optimistic because I think it's the right measures. I think that it will help us to flatten the curve and stop the spreading and help us contain this. China has proven that these measures do help.
Right.
And the earlier people start to do it, the better it is.
Yeah, again, I think we're 2 or 3 weeks behind you. So, and we are putting some big measures in place here in America that, of course, are unprecedented. I don't even think in the war that this even happened. So this is just a new territory. So anyhow, Beate, I'll let you go to supper. Or no, you're going to cook tonight, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna cook tonight. I got plenty of food at home.
Yeah, right. So you're going to cook. You're not going out to eat.
No, I'm not going out to eat.
Okay, from one softball guy to another softball girl, you could better say hi to all of our softball people in America if you would, and then we'll just close it up. I'll let you go eat.
Yeah, hi everybody, and please take it seriously. Don't panic, and pretty soon I think we're all going to play some ball again, and I'm looking forward to that. But now we have to stick together and do it not only for us, but do it for those who need it. For
Right. Thank you, girl. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Kurt.
Bye-bye.